Spotlight 6 by Virginia Evans, Jenny Dooley, Olga Podolyako, and Julia Volina. Module 1. Who's Who? Unit 1A. Family Members. Exercise 3B, page 7.
Dear Miguel, hi, I'm Bill Phelps and I'm 13 years old. I'm from Sydney, Australia. Here is a photo of my family and our relatives. My parents' names are Sue and Sam. My dad is short with dark hair. My mum is tall with short, fair hair. I haven't got a brother, but I've got 2 sisters. They're twins. Their names are Kim and Kate, and they're 8 years old. Mike is my father's brother. He's a doctor, and he's married to Janet. They've got 2 children, Johnny and Jill. Tom and Beth are my grandparents. They are in their late 60s. Well, that's all about me and my family. Please write soon and tell me about your family. Send a picture too. Bye for now. Bill.
Unit 1B. Who are you? Exercise 2A, page 8.
Hello, how can I help you?
I would like to join the video club, please.
Of course. What's your name?
Jane Harris.
Right. How do you spell that?
JaneHarris.
Thank you. And what's your home address?
I live with my grandmother.
That's fine. Give me hers.
OK. It's 10 Pear Tree Road, London.
And your postcode?
SW1 4TA.
What's your telephone number?
It's 020 7125 9990.
That's it for now. Here's your card.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Exercise 6, page 9. What's your name? How do you spell it? How old are you? What nationality are you? Where are you from? What's your home address? What's your telephone number? Unit 1C. My country. Exercise 1A, page 10.
Countries. Nationalities. Brazil. Brazilian. Britain. British. Germany. German. Japan. Japanese. Poland. Polish. Russia. Russian. Spain. Spanish.
Exercise 3, page 10.
I love chili. Hello, my name is Maria. I am from Chile in South America. I live in the capital city, Santiago. Chile is a beautiful country with lots to see. In the south, there is ice and snow, but in the north there are deserts. Tourists come to Chile to visit the Atacama Desert, Patagonia, and the Andes Mountains. The Central Valley has a lot of rivers. Chile is a wonderful place to live, but also to visit.
Unit 1D, Culture Corner 1, Exercise 1B, page 11.
The United Kingdom. Country. The United Kingdom includes England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Capital. London is the capital of the UK, but also the capital of England. Cardiff is the capital of Wales. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland, and Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland. Flag. The Union Jack includes the flags of England and Scotland, as well as the old flag of Ireland. Each country has its own flag, as well as the Union Jack. Population. 60,441,457. Currency. British pound.
English in Use 1. Exercise 2, page 12. A.
Tony, come in.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
Fine.
I'd like to introduce you to Jim.
Hello, Jim. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too.
B.
Good morning, Bill. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thanks.
C.
Hi there, Steve.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Not bad, thanks.
Exercise 4, page 12.
A. Sam. E. Ted. Dan. Matt. Brad. Stan. Dennis. Fred. Kent. Betty.
Extensive Reading 1. Exercise 2B, page 13.
Earth. Earth is the planet we live on. It is the fifth largest planet of our solar system and the only planet with conditions suitable for life. Diameter. 12,756.3 kilometers. Age. 4.5 to 4.6 billion years old. Total surface area, 509,600,000 square kilometers. Surface covered by water, 71%. Land, 29%. Distance from the Sun, 149,573,000 kilometers. Continents. 6. Africa, Antarctica, Eurasia, Australia, North America, and South America. Oceans. 4. Atlantic, Pacific, Arctic, Indian. World population 6,441,131,400 approximately.
Module 2. Here we are. Unit 2A. Happy Times. Exercise 1A, page 16. A.
Dear Tina, you are invited to my birthday party on Saturday the 15th of December at 5:30. My address is 18 Oxbridge Road, Plimpton. Hope to see you there. Janet.
B.
A party is brewing and you're invited. Trick or treat at Steve Johnson's house. 31st of October, 6 p.m. Globe Key, 16 Globe Street, LS11 5QG.
C. Please join us to celebrate the graduation of Philip Taylor from Leeds University. Friday, June the 12th at 8 p.m. Drinks, dinner and dessert on Broad Street, Birmingham, B12 HQ. David and Shelley Taylor. D.
From Claire Haig to Sarah Brightman. Subject, party. Hey, Sarah, my 12th birthday is next week. Please come to my party on Sunday, the 4th of September at 5:45 p.m. My address is 17 Belgrave Road, Westbourne. See you then. Love, Claire.
Exercise 2A, page 16.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Exercise 3A, page 16. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Exercise 4A, page 17.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Exercise 5A, page 17.
Four o'clock. 4:05. 4:10. 4:15. 4:20. 4:25. 4:30. 4:25. 4:20. 4:45. 4:10. 5:4. PM. Between 12 noon and 12 midnight. AM. Between 12 midnight and 12 noon. 1:15. 1:15. 1:15. 1:30. 1:30. 1:30.
Unit 2B. My Place. Exercise 6B. Page 19.
Oh, I love our new house. What a big living room.
It's really great. Now, let's put the furniture in place. Can you give me a hand, John?
Sure, Dad. Let's start.
Where do you want the sofa, Laura?
Put it in front of the window.
All right. What about this armchair?
Quick, Dad! It's really heavy!
Can you put it next to the fireplace?
Ah! Dad, watch out! Is it okay right here?
No, not there. It looks better on the other side, between the fireplace and the door. That's great.
Right. Where shall we put this clock?
Oh, put it on the wall opposite the sofa. Be careful, it's very expensive.
Phew! Mum, calm down. We're doing our best, okay?
OK, I'm sorry. What else? What about this table? Let's place it between the sofa and the armchair.
What about the carpet, Laura?
Oh dear, I want that to go under all the furniture.
Exercise 9, page 19.
We, when, why, who, whom, whose, where, who, what, which, when.
Unit 2C. My Neighborhood. Exercise 1A, page 20. Post office. Bank. Bakers. Greengrocers. Supermarket. Newsagents. Chemists. Library. Pet shop. Restaurant. Toy shop. Sports shop. Exercise 2, page 20.
Hey, Dave, what are you doing in this neighbourhood?
Hi, Lynn. I'm looking for the post office. Do you know where it is?
Yes, it's right next to the bank, the one opposite the newsagents. Sarah's in there right now.
Sorry, is the post office opposite the newsagents?
No, the newsagent's is opposite the bank, and the post office is opposite the supermarket.
Oh, I see. You mean the supermarket in front of the bus station?
Exactly.
And what about the library? I'm meeting John there in half an hour.
Oh, the library. It's the building behind the chemist's.
And what's that small place opposite the chemist's, next to the post office?
That's the coffee shop. Why don't we have a coffee before you meet John?
That's a great idea.
Exercise 3A, page 20.
My neighbourhood. I live in a beautiful neighbourhood. There are a lot of shops and cafes around here. There's a post office right next to the bank. Opposite the bank, there's the newsagent's. There's also a supermarket opposite the post office and a bus station behind the supermarket. Next to it, there's the chemist's. Behind it, there's a library. Opposite the chemist's, there's my favourite coffee shop. I like my neighbourhood a lot. Tony Smith.
Unit 2D, Culture Corner 2. Exercise 1B, page 21.
Famous streets. Oxford Street, London, England. Oxford Street, in the heart of London, is the most famous shopping street in the world. Debenhams, D.H. Evans, John Lewis and Selfridges all have large stores on Oxford Street. Hollywood Boulevard, Los Angeles, USA. Hollywood Boulevard is in Los Angeles. There are many cafes, restaurants and film museums. There are also the Guinness World Records Museum and Mann's Chinese Theatre. On the pavement outside Mann's, there are handprints and footprints of famous actors. Wall Street, New York, USA. New York's Wall Street, in the centre of Manhattan, is a symbol of money and power. It is a short and narrow street. It is where most of the city's banks are.
English in Use 2. Exercise 2, page 22. A.
Hello, Power Masters.
Hello, can I speak to David, please?
Speaking.
David, hi. This is Helen Brown.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Brown. What can I do for you?
Well, I have no electricity in my house. I'm in the dark.
Right. I'll come over and have a look.
Thank you.
B.
Good evening. Could I speak to Mr. Campbell, please?
Mr. Campbell speaking.
Mr. Campbell, this is Jane from the Warren Avenue flat.
Hi, Jane. What's up?
Well, there's a problem with the flat. The heating doesn't work.
Right. I'll send the plumber over.
Thank you.
Exercise 4, page 22.
Ooh. Pool. Pull. Full. Fool. Look. Luke.
Extensive reading 2. Exercise 2, page 23.
A scale of a map is the relationship between the size of something in the map and its size in the real world. How can you draw a map to scale? What you need: graph paper, ruler, pencil. What you have to do: 1. Choose 2 objects in your bedroom, like your bed and the desk or the chair and the window. 2. Use steps to measure the distance. 3. Walk in a straight line. Place your feet from heel to toe. Count how many steps it takes to get from one object to the other. Write down the number of steps. 4. Choose a scale. Like 1 square on the graph is the same as 1 step. Draw a map of your room. Use the measurements in steps. Write the map scale at the bottom of the graph paper. 5. This is a scaled map of your room.
Module 3, Getting Around. Unit 3A, Road Safety. Exercise 4A, page 26.
Be safe on the road. Look for a zebra crossing or a traffic lights crossing. Don't cross between parked cars. Stop before you walk onto the road. Stand on the pavement near the curb. Listen and look both ways for traffic. Make sure it's clear and walk straight across the road. Don't run. Make sure your bike is in good working condition. Check your brakes and tires regularly. Wear a bicycle helmet. Ride with the flow of traffic, not against it. Use bike lanes. Wear bright clothes in daytime. Never carry a second person on your bike. Stand well back until the bus has stopped completely. Don't push others when you enter the bus. Sit down in your seat quietly and quickly. If there aren't free seats, use hand grips. Don't talk to the driver or annoy others on the bus. Don't lean out of the window. Don't wave from the window. Always sit in the back seat if you are under 12 years old. Wear a seat belt. Don't block the rear view mirror. Don't play with the car door handles. Always use the door on the pavement side to get out of the car.
Exercise 8, page 27.
David, stop! What are you doing?
What's wrong?
Be careful. We are not in the school playground anymore. This is a very busy street.
Oh, don't tell me you are afraid of the traffic.
Of course I am. Let's cross from the zebra crossing over there.
Over there? We can't walk that far. Come on, let's walk between the bus and this parked car in front of us.
This is dangerous. You can't see the road clearly.
Come on, it's easy. Run as fast as you can to the other side.
David, wait. First look both ways for... Oh my goodness! David, are you okay?
This is very dangerous, young boy. Don't you know anything about road safety? David?
Mum?
How many times have I told you not to cross between parked cars? That's it. You are not allowed to watch TV for a week.
Oh no!
Unit 3B. On the Move. Exercise 1. Page 28.
Ride a bike. Fly a plane. Sail a boat. Drive a car.
Exercise 4. Page 28.
Are you ready, Jane?
Yes, let's do this.
OK. Remember now, you have to be careful on the road all the time. OK. Go down Bridge Road towards the Park Hotel.
OK. Should I go straight or do you want me to turn into Apple Street?
No, you can't turn right into Apple Street and you can't go straight. Look at the sign.
Oh yeah, I can only turn left here.
Very good. So, turn left into Apple Street.
Here we go.
Perfect. Now, stop at the traffic lights because the light is red. When the light turns green, turn left into Mill Street.
I see.
Now park in front of the hospital.
But I can't park there. Look at the sign.
Excellent. Turn left into Green Street and go towards the park. You can park opposite the driving school.
Fine.
And here we are. You did great today, Jane.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Exercise 5A. Page 29.
Are you ready, Jane?
Yes, let's do this.
OK, remember now, you have to be careful on the road all the time. OK, go down Bridge Road towards the Park Hotel.
OK. Should I go straight or do you want me to turn right into Apple Street?
No, you can't turn right into Apple Street and you can't go straight. Look at the sign.
Oh yeah, I can only turn left here.
Very good. So, turn left into Apple Street.
Here we go.
Perfect. Now, stop at the traffic lights because the light is red. When the light turns green, turn left into Mill Street.
I see.
Now, park in front of the hospital.
But I can't park there. Look at the sign.
Excellent. Turn left into Green Street and go towards the park.
Fine.
Watch out! There's a car coming!
Exercise 9A. Page 29.
R. Car. Grass. A. Dance. Cat. Can. Can't.
Exercise 9B. Page 29.
Can I turn left here?
Yes, you can turn left, but you can't turn right.
Unit 3C. Hot Wheels. Exercise 1A. Page 30. Exercise 2A, page 30.
Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher, or Schumi, is a very famous racing car driver. He's got lots of fans around the world. Michael comes from Germany. He was born on the 3rd of January 1969. He is rather tall and thin with short dark hair. Michael can drive very fast cars. He can also play football and tennis very well. Michael is Ferrari's best Formula One driver. I'll do everything I can to bring the number one to Ferrari, he says. The whole team and the fans deserve it.
Unit 3D, Culture Corner 3. Exercise 1A, page 31. Exercise 1B, page 31.
Getting around in London.
A.
Underground. Over 3 million people a day use the Underground or Tube to get around in London. The Tube has 275 stations in many different parts of the city and 12 lines that can take you any place you want. So don't forget to have a tube map with you before you start your journey.
B.
Red double-decker bus. You can see these red double-decker buses in London. They are tall, but they are not very fast. Tourists like taking these buses because they can have a nice view of the city from the upper deck.
C.
Black cab. Black cabs are special taxis that have a lot of room for passengers and their luggage. Black cab drivers take a test of their knowledge of London as they have to know all of the 25,000 streets within 10 kilometres of the city centre.
Exercise 3, page 31.
So, Nick, when do you go to England? Do you need any advice?
I go next week, and I wouldn't mind some advice on driving in Britain. I hear the rules are very different.
Yes, they are. The first thing to remember is that they drive on the left-hand side of the road in Britain, not the right side like here.
Oh yes, that's very important. Also, how fast can I drive?
Well, you can go up to 70 miles an hour on the motorway, but only 30 miles per hour in the city.
Right. What about those traffic light things? What do they mean?
Well, red means stop, of course. Red and amber together means get ready, but don't move. Green means go ahead if it's clear, and an amber light means stop as well.
What's a pedestrian crossing?
It's somewhere for people to cross the road. You must always stop when you see a red light. Even if there are no traffic lights, the pedestrians have the right of way. You must stop so they can cross the road.
Goodness me, there's a lot to remember.
Just a couple more things. You always have to wear a seatbelt while in a car and a crash helmet while on a motorbike.
Oh dear, I should make notes.
English in Use 3. Exercise 3, page 32. A.
Excuse me, is there a post office near here?
Yes, there's one on the corner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
B.
Excuse me, how can I get to the library?
Go down the street until you get to the traffic lights. Turn right and go straight on. It's on your left, next to Bill's restaurant.
Is it far?
Not really.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it.
Exercise 5, page 32.
R. Park. O. Pot. Sharp. Shark. Shop. Shock. Mock. Mark. The shark's teeth are sharp. Mark the shop on the map.
Extensive reading 3. Exercise 3, page 33.
What does red mean? Colours are all around us, and they can mean or symbolise different things. Let's take a look at red. Red can be the colour of danger. When traffic lights are red, they warn drivers and pedestrians to stop. The red light is always at the top of the lights, where everyone can see it. Red is also the colour for kings and queens. When royalty visit places, people roll out a red carpet for them to walk on. This is a sign of respect. The Red Cross is a symbol of protection. It is the symbol of an organisation which gives help to those who need it. During a war, soldiers don't fire on those who carry the Red Cross symbol. A red rose is a sign of romantic love. On Valentine's Day, people give each other red roses or chocolates in red boxes that look like hearts.
Module 4, Day After Day. Unit 4A, Day In, Day Out. Exercise 2B, page 36. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Teenage Mastermind. Tonight, we've 4 contestants. Please give a warm welcome to David, Anna, Kevin and Deirdre. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's the first question. Who does Harry Potter live with?
I know. It's the Dursley family.
Correct. That's 1 point for you, Anna. Next question. Which school does Harry go to?
Is it Azkaban?
I'm afraid not, David. Anybody else?
It's Hogwarts.
That's right. Another point for Anna. Where does Harry usually have breakfast?
I'm sure it's the Great Hall.
You're right. 1 point to you. On to the next question. Harry studies herbology at the greenhouse how many times a week?
Twice a week.
You're right, Deirdre, and you get your first point. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. Anna is on 2 points. Kevin and Deirdre have a point each, but David has no points. Come on, David. Next question. When does Harry study the night skies?
I know this one. Every Wednesday at midnight.
Well done, David. You're right, and you've got your first point. On to the next question. What does Harry often play in his free time?
He plays hide and seek.
I'm afraid you're wrong again, David. Anybody else?
He plays Quidditch, of course.
You're right again. And another point to you. Moving on. What do Harry and his friends usually do after dinner?
They meet in the common room, don't they?
They do. And you've now got 3 points, and you're in the lead again. And now to the last question of tonight's quiz. Where does Harry always sleep?
In his house dormitory.
That's right. So let's take a final look at the scoreboard. David has 1 point, Kevin and Deirdre have 2 points, but Anna, with her 3 points, is our winner tonight. Well done, Anna! Exercise 7, page 37.
Kicks, laughs, is, kisses, washes, swims, plays, cooks, takes, loves, gives, loses, passes.
Unit 4B. How about? Exercise 1B, page 38. Exercise 5B, page 38. Are you free tonight? I think so. Would you like to join me? No, thanks. What about a pop concert? Pop music is not really my thing. How about a pizza? Count me in. Exercise 6B, page 38.
Hi, David. Are you free tonight?
I think so. Why?
Because there's a new thriller on at the Rex. Would you like to join me?
No, thanks. I don't like thrillers.
Oh, what about a comedy then? There's one starring Jim Carrey.
I don't know. I don't really like him.
What about a pop concert then?
Well, pop music is not really my thing.
Oh, I've got it. It's Thursday today, and your favourite sitcom is on TV.
Yes, that's true. Do you want to watch it with me?
That's a great idea. Let's meet at your place at 7:30 then.
Cool. How about some pizza for dinner?
Count me in.
Exercise 9A, page 39.
Do you want to go to the cinema this weekend? If you do, there is a new film out that you might like to see. If you love to laugh, then School of Rock is definitely for you. It's a very funny film about a man who takes a job as a teacher. He loves rock music so much, he sets a class project. which turns his good students into a band. So, if comedy films are your thing, come along to the AMC cinema this weekend for a real treat. The film has a PG rating. That means you have to ask your parents before you go. There are 3 shows a day. One at 12 p.m, one at 3 p.m, and another at 8 p.m. Lastly, the tickets cost only £3 for children under 16. So there is no excuse to miss out.
Exercise 10A, page 39. One,
Yuck!
2,
Wow!
3,
Super!
4.
Ugh!
Unit 4C, My Favorite Day. Exercise 2A, page 40.
I Love Saturdays by Anne Smith. Saturday is a perfect day for me. It starts at 9 o'clock with a big breakfast. Then I put on my special uniform and I set off with my best friend, Christina, for the Scout Club. There we meet up with the Scout leader and the rest of the team, and we go camping. Later, we arrive at the forest and put up our tents. After that, the leader teaches us new things like how to tie knots and build fires. In the afternoon, we play football or go climbing. At 6 o'clock, we cook dinner on the campfire. When we finish dinner, we go to our tents. We tell stories before we go to sleep. I absolutely love Saturdays.
Unit 4D, Culture Corner 4. Exercise 2, page 41.
Teenage life in Britain. What is life like for teenagers in the UK? Tina Rena talks to James, 15, from Hampshire, to find out. Name: James Johnson. Lives in a semi-detached house with his dad Tony, mum Carol, and brothers Chris, 11, and Julian, 9. When does school start and finish?
It starts at 8:30 and finishes at 3:15. It's quite a short day, but we get lots of homework as well.
Do you get any pocket money?
Oh yes, I get £10 a week. I spend it on my mobile phone, CDs and the cinema. My mum gives me extra money if I help her out around the house though.
How do you spend your free time?
I love computers. I surf the net every night, or I play on my PlayStation. I listen to music a lot. My favourites are McFly, Avril Lavigne, Beyoncé and Mystique. I also watch a lot of television. EastEnders is the best soap opera. It's on 4 times a week.
Do you get along with your family?
Most of the time, but I often argue with my brothers. It's usually about the PlayStation. They say I don't let them use it often enough. I disagree, of course.
What do you like or dislike about being a teenager?
I like my life at the moment. I work hard at school, but I have a good time as well. It is nice being a teenager.
English in Use 4. Exercise 1, page 42. Are you free tomorrow? When would you like to meet? I'm afraid I can't make it to the cinema tonight. We'll do it some other time. Shall we say 12:30 at the train station? Sounds great. How about Friday night then? Exercise 2, page 42. A.
Hello?
Hi, Anna, it's John. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine. Are you free tomorrow to help me choose Tina's birthday present?
Yeah, I'd love to. When would you like to meet?
How about 10 o'clock in the morning?
I have an Italian class until 12, so we can meet after that.
Sounds great. Shall we say 12:30 at the train station?
Sure, see you there.
Thanks, Anna. Bye.
B.
Hello?
Hi, Dave. It's Mark.
Mark. Hi, how are you?
Not that well, actually. I've got a terrible cold.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid I can't make it to the cinema tonight.
Don't worry about it. We'll do it some other time.
How about Friday night, then?
That would be great. Hope you feel better soon.
Thanks.
Exercise 5, page 42.
E. Beef. Beat. I. Kit. Bit. Heat. Hit. Seek. Sick. Leave. Live. Feet. Fit. He leaves for work early because he lives far. Fit those shoes onto your feet.
Extensive reading 4. Exercise 2, page 43.
Drawing numbers. It is not always easy to pass along information about numbers using just words. One of the best ways to do that is to use a graph or a chart. Some of them are the line graph, the bar graph, and the pie chart. The line graph. In this type of graph, we use a line to present information. The line graph shows information which changes over time. The bar graph. Bar graphs can be horizontal or vertical. This type of graph is very useful for comparing two or more similar things. The pie chart. In pie charts, you can see which section is large and what sections are small. In many pie charts, the most important section is separated from the rest of the pie.
Module 5, Feasts. Unit 5A, Festive Time. Exercise 1A, page 46. 1.
Make the decorations.
2.
Do the dusting.
3.
Do your homework.
4.
Make a phone call.
5.
Do the gardening.
6.
Make tea.
7.
Make a special dish.
8.
Do the washing up.
9.
Do the shopping.
10.
Make a cake.
Exercise 2B, page 46.
From Rosa to Lizzie. Subject: Season's greetings. Dear Lizzie, how's everything back in New York? I hope the weather isn't too cold. Here in Madrid, everyone is getting ready to celebrate New Year's Eve. The shops are full of people. They are buying presents and food. Council workers are decorating the streets and making preparations for tonight's celebrations in the Plaza del Sol. We are very busy at the moment. Dad is doing the last-minute shopping. Mum is making a special dish, fried baby eels. They're delicious, honest. Aunt Betsy is making tea for everyone, and Grandma is doing the gardening. Clara and Steve are doing the washing up. Steve's also washing the grapes for tonight. In Spain, it's good luck to eat 12 grapes at midnight on New Year's Eve. As for the twins, they are making the decorations. They are excited. Spanish people call New Year's Eve Noche Vieja, which means the old night. This is because the 31st of December is the last night of the old year. What about you? How are you spending New Year's Eve? Whatever you are doing, have a wonderful time. I wish you and your family a happy New Year. All the best, Rosa.
Exercise 6, page 47. Exercise 8, page 47.
Hi, Julie. It's Lynn. Jeff and I are having a party at our house on All Hallows Eve. Yes, it's our famous Halloween fancy dress party. Make sure you wear a costume, as we are giving away a prize to the person who looks the best. The party is on Friday the 31st of October, so you have plenty of time to decide who you're going to come as. The fun will begin at 7:30 p.m. Don't worry about bringing any food or drinks with you, as we will have everything here. I'm making a list of all the things I need to buy already. Now, our address is 1703 Market Street. You can't miss it. It's next to the post office. Hope you can make it. See you later.
Unit 5B. Let's celebrate. Exercise 3B, page 48.
So, is the party going well?
What did you say?
Is the party going well? It sounds as if everyone's having a great time.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Well, a party for a gang of 10-year-olds isn't my idea of a good time. Are you all wearing costumes?
Yes, I'm wearing my witch costume and Chris is wearing his Frankenstein costume.
Oh, he's not wearing that old thing again.
Yeah, and he's terrifying everyone.
What kind of games are you playing? Are you bobbing for apples?
No, we're playing musical chairs and pin the tail on the donkey. It's great fun.
What about food? What are you eating?
Well, I made a pumpkin pie and toffee apples, and the kids are really enjoying them, so they're nearly all gone.
Oh, keep me one, please.
Okay. Are you doing anything at the moment?
No, not really.
Well, why don't you come over and help yourself to some toffee apples? The party is nearly over anyway. Then you can help me clean up.
I would do anything for a toffee apple. See you in 10 minutes.
Unit 5C. Special Days. Exercise 1A, page 50. Exercise 1B, page 50.
Hello. Today, I'm going to talk to you about an important festival in my country, India. In late autumn, we celebrate Diwali, the Festival of Lights. Diwali lasts 5 days. Before the festival, the whole family makes some preparations. We put up colourful decorations in our homes, and children make special festive lamps. On that day, we visit relatives, we have festive meals, and we exchange gifts. In the evening, we light our Diwali lamps and we pray to Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. Finally, there is an exciting fireworks display. Everybody has a great time. Thank you for listening.
Unit 5D. Culture Corner 5. Exercise 3, page 51.
The Highland Games. Many Highland Games take place all over Scotland every year. The most famous meeting is in Braemar, a small village in the Scottish Highlands. The games are always on the first Saturday in September. Many athletes travel to Scotland each year to take part in the games. They compete in events like the hammer throw, shot put, and the hill run. There are also music and dancing competitions. Marching bands perform for the crowds. They wear traditional clothing and play the bagpipes. The most popular event of the day is the tug of war. 2 teams hold onto a rope and try to pull the other team over the line. Tossing the caber is also popular. The athletes have to run, holding a heavy tree trunk, the caber, upright. Then they stop and throw it towards the sky. Tickets always sell out months before the games start. It's a great day out for all the family.
English in Use 5. Exercise 2, page 52.
Good morning. I'd like to send some flowers, please.
Of course. What do you have in mind?
A dozen red roses.
When would you like us to send them?
On the morning of February the 14th.
Who are they for?
For Miss Laura Johnson at 25 Blackheath Green, London.
Would you like to include a card?
Yes, please. I have it ready.
Right. That will be £40, including delivery.
Here you are. Thank you very much.
Exercise 5A, page 52. One,
brick, break, break.
2,
Dear, dear, die.
3,
Here, higher, here.
4,
No, now, no.
5,
Meet, meet, met.
6,
Ride, red, red.
7,
Soon, sun, sun.
Extensive Reading 5. Exercise 3, page 53.
Through the looking glass. What a beautiful belt you've got.
It's a cravat, child. And a beautiful one, as you say. It's a present from the White King and Queen. There now.
Is it really?
They gave it to me for an unbirthday present.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not offended.
I mean, what is an unbirthday present?
A present people give you when it isn't your birthday, of course.
I like birthday presents best.
You don't know what you are talking about. How many days are there in a year?
365.
And how many birthdays have you?
1.
I'd rather see that on paper.
365 take away 1 equals 364.
Then that shows that there are 364 days when you might get unbirthday presents.
Certainly.
Module 6. Leisure Activities. Unit 6A. Free Time. Exercise 3B, page 56.
Bolton Middle School. Clubs meet at 4:30 right after school. Clubs and activities. Art club. Are you keen on painting? Then join us. We work in groups and learn how to draw and paint. We also go on trips to art museums. Meetings. Wednesdays and Fridays. Drama club. Are you good at acting? Our drama club is the club for you. We write and present our own plays. We also go to the theatre a lot. Meetings, Mondays. Sports club. Do you want to have fun? Go cycling, swimming and windsurfing with us. Or play football, basketball or baseball in one of our teams. Meetings, Tuesdays. Computer Club. Are you interested in computers? Learn new programs. Use our PCs to do your homework and play the best computer games ever. Meetings, every day. Book Club. Are you fond of literature? Read exciting novels, talk about them and exchange books. Meetings, Mondays, Thursdays and Fridays. Music Club. Are you mad about music? Then join one of the bands in our club and let the good times rock. Meetings, Fridays. Photography Club. Are you interested in photography? Come to our club, print your own pictures, and meet people who love photography. Meetings, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Unit 6B. Game On. Exercise 2, page 58.
Jim, are you doing anything?
Nothing much. I am listening to music and waiting for the rain to stop. I am playing baseball at 5 o'clock.
You're always playing with your friends.
Don't say that. You know I play baseball every Tuesday.
Do you want to play something with me for a change?
Like what? And don't say Monopoly, Backgammon or Scrabble. They are boring.
Yes, I bet it's boring when you always lose.
I don't care about losing.
Yeah, right. You suggest something then.
How about darts?
That's not fair. You're tall and always get more points.
Tommy, it's not about who wins or loses, but how you play the game.
You are right. Darts then.
Exercise 9, page 59. Speaker 1. On a cold wintry day, there's nothing I like more than sitting at home and playing. Moving the men and pawns around the board makes you feel like you are taking part in a battle. There's nothing better than chess on a rainy day. Speaker 2.
My friends all think I'm a little boring, but I love playing with words. I think it's really interesting trying to think of words using little square letters. My friends probably don't like playing Scrabble with me because I always win.
Speaker 3.
My friend and I are members of the local club. We practice together daily. Sometimes I enter tournaments, but unfortunately, I never win. We have to be careful where we throw the darts, though. They could hurt someone.
Speaker 4.
There's no better way to relax than putting together the pieces of a puzzle. After school, I must put together a few pieces from a jigsaw, or else I feel bad. Some of my friends find it boring, but to me it's good exercise for the brain.
Speaker 5.
Some people find it a little boring, but I love playing with my marbles. It doesn't matter if I'm inside or out, my marbles come with me. Alone or with my friends, it's my favourite game. One thing is for sure, I'm never going to lose my marbles.
Unit 6C. Pastimes. Exercise 2, page 60.
Both children and adults around the world love playing snakes and ladders. But snakes and ladders is not a modern game. It comes from an old Indian game. It is a game about good and evil. Snakes and Ladders is a game for 2 to 6 players. To play it, you need the board, a dice, and some counters. You start on square number 1, and you move your counter the number of squares shown on the dice. When you land on a square at the bottom of a ladder, you go up to the top of the ladder. But when you land on a square with a snake's head, you go down to the tail of the snake. Whoever gets to the last square first wins.
Unit 6D, Culture Corner 6. Exercise 1, page 61.
Board games. Cluedo. England 1943. Anthony Pratt invents Cluedo and his wife designs the board. Waddington Games buys the idea, releases the game in 1949, and it becomes a great success. The aim of the game is to find out the identity of the killer of Dr. Black, the murder weapon, and the scene of the crime. In order to do that, players move around the house and ask the other players questions. The first player to solve the crime wins. Scrabble. New York, 1933. Alfred Butts notices how popular crossword puzzles are and comes up with the idea of Scrabble. In Scrabble, players pick 7 letter tiles at random and then try to make words using their letters. Players get bonus points for using certain squares on the board and using letters like Q and Z. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. Monopoly. USA, 1934. Charles Darrow invents the Monopoly board game and makes the first 5,000 sets of the game himself. The aim of the game is to make as much money as possible. In order to do that, players buy, sell, and rent property. One by one, the players run out of money, and the last player left is the winner. Today, Monopoly is the best-selling board game in the world, with sales of over 200 million sets in different countries.
English in Use 6. Exercise 2, page 62.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. I am looking for a birthday present for a friend.
Is it for a girl or a boy?
It's for my friend Judy. She is 12 tomorrow.
What does your friend like doing in her free time?
She likes playing board games and meeting friends.
What about a jigsaw puzzle then?
That's a good idea. How much are they?
This one has 5,000 pieces and costs €18.
I'm afraid that's too expensive. I only have €15.
Let me see. Does she like painting?
Yes, she loves drawing and making things.
How about this puppet making set? It's only €13.
That's great. I'll take it.
Would you like me to wrap it?
Yes, please.
Exercise 5, page 62.
Or, port, chalk, girl, form, firm, shirt, short, talk, Turk, walk, work, war, were.
Extensive Reading 6. Exercise 2, page 63.
Puppet show. Everyone loves puppets. They are fun, sometimes crazy, and even when they are sad, they still make us laugh. There are many different types of puppets. Some are very easy to make, but others can be more difficult. Glove puppets are one of the easiest types of puppets to make. You just take a piece of cloth, attach wooden or rubber head, and put it over your hand. You use your fingers to move the puppet's head and the arms. The marionette is a more difficult puppet to make and to use, but it's more fun to play than the glove puppet. Marionettes have whole bodies and legs and can move in many ways. The puppeteer uses strings to move it. We can use puppets to educate or to tell stories, but with puppets we always have fun. When we see puppets move and talk, we forget that they are just plastic, wood or cloth, and we enter a world of adventure and fun.
Module 7. Now and Then. Unit 7A. In the Past. Exercise 3A, page 66.
Mineral Park, the ghost town. Mineral Park is a town in the United States. It is called a ghost town because no one lives there anymore. It was a different town in the past, though. In 1871, 700 people lived in Mineral Park. There was a school, lots of shops, a post office, saloons, a doctor's, a hotel, a restaurant, and even a weekly newspaper. It was a very busy town with lots of people, but no cars. People traveled by train and on horses. Lots of the people from Mineral Park worked in the mines. After work, they liked to spend their free time in the saloons and restaurants. Everyone was happy and wealthy, but all that stopped. After 1887, Mineral Park started to change into a quiet town. Many families moved to other towns, and the shops closed down. Some people tried to stay, but there was nothing for them to do. By 1912, the town was nearly empty. Today, there are only a few ruined buildings left. People still visit Mineral Park, though, to get an idea of what life was like in the past.
Exercise 6A, page 67.
Wanted. Visited. Washed. Worked. Cooked. Watched. Opened. Carried. Cleaned. Played. Travelled. Listened.
Exercise 9, page 67.
Where? Were. Where were you born?
Unit 7B. Halloween Spirit. Exercise 2A, page 68. Exercise 2B, page 68.
It was Halloween night, so my sisters and I decided to go trick-or-treating. We were very excited. By the time we got to the last house in the street, it was very late and we were tired. The house looked empty, but we knocked anyway. The door opened on its own. Although we were scared, we decided to go in and have a look. Suddenly, we heard a loud noise and a huge creature jumped out in front of us.
Don't be afraid. It's just an owl,
said a voice from behind us. We turned around and saw an old lady at the bottom of the stairs. She rushed over and introduced herself.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Shade. Let me give you some treats, you naughty little ghosts.
When we finally got home, our mum was very worried.
Where were you?
She shouted the moment we walked in. Don't worry, Mum. We were at Mrs. Shade's house. You know, the big one at the end of the street. She gave us treats and... Mum looked puzzled.
What on earth are you talking about?
She said.
Mrs. Shade died 10 years ago.
Exercise 6, page 69.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Ah, Tony. I'm fine, thanks. I was looking for you yesterday afternoon. Where were you?
Well, it was lovely and sunny, so I went for a picnic in the park with my sister. What was the problem?
No problem. I was just trying to find Anne and thought you might know.
Well, I'm sure she had to go to the doctor's in the afternoon.
Oh, that's probably why I couldn't find her.
Yes, probably.
Do you know if Mary and John are around, or have they gone away for the summer?
Well, I saw Mary in the post office yesterday morning, and I know John was on his way to catch a train to see his friend in Leeds when I spoke to him.
Oh dear, I'm not having much luck.
Why do you want to know where everyone is, anyway?
It was my birthday yesterday, and I was in a restaurant on my own.
Oh dear, Bill. I am sorry.
Unit 7C, Famous Firsts. Exercise 1, page 70. Most people know all about Mickey Mouse. Mickey is the most famous cartoon character of all times. But what about his father, Walt Disney? Walt Elias Disney was born on December 5, 1901, in Chicago, Illinois. He liked drawing from an early age, and he sold his first sketches to his neighbors when he was only 7 years old. In August 1923, he left for Hollywood. He had only $40 with him. His brother Roy lived in California, and together they started the now famous Disney Brothers studio in their uncle's garage. Walt created his most famous character, Mickey Mouse, in 1928. Mickey appeared in the first sound cartoon, Steamboat Willie, the same year. Walt won the first of his 32 Academy Awards in 1932 for the film Flowers and Trees. Over the next 5 years, Walt Disney made some of his most popular films, such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi. He made 81 films in total while he was alive. Walt Disney died in 1966. His work lives on today, with each new generation enjoying his films and cartoons. Unit 7D, Culture Corner 7, Exercise 3A, page 71.
The Man of Steel. A blue uniform, red trunks, red boots, and a long flowing red cape. Tall, strong, invincible, kind, smart, just, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a train, able to leap from building to building in a single bound. That's Superman, our most favourite superhero. Superman was born in 1933. His real parents were high school students Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster from Cleveland, Ohio. Jerry and Joe were rather shy and unpopular at school, so they made up a superhero to live a life of fantasy through him. As the story goes, Superman came from dying planet Krypton. His parents sent him to Earth in a rocket in order to save him. The rocket landed in Kansas, near a town called Smallville. A couple of farmers found the boy, adopted him, and named him Clark. As Clark grew older, he gained strength from the sun. By the time he was an adult, he was able to fly, fire heat vision from his eyes, and see through walls. From that point, he was Superman. Superman is a symbol of the American dream. He is a man who tries hard and succeeds. He is also a classical hero who fights criminals and rescues the helpless. He is the superhero we all know and love.
English in Use 7. Exercise 3, page 72.
Excuse me, is this the lost property office?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I lost my bag and I would like to report it.
Where did you leave it?
I think I left it on the 9 o'clock train from Leeds.
What does it look like?
It's a big leather bag.
What colour is it?
It's brown.
Does it have a handle?
Yes, it does.
What was in it?
Some clothes and my camera, a Nikon 325.
OK, I have some bags over here. Do any of these look familiar?
Yes, mine is the one in the corner.
Let's have a look inside to check. A couple of t-shirts and your camera. Here you are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Exercise 5, page 72.
E, C, ear, beer, cheese, cheers, dear, dear, he, here, knee, near.
Extensive Reading 7. Exercise 1, page 73.
Toying with the past. Dolls that sing and dance, cars that move at the touch of a button, and aeroplanes that fly are the toys that make children happy today. Now, let's take a journey into the past. What toys were there in a child's playground in the 18th century or the Victorian times? In those times, building bricks with letters of the alphabet on them were very common. Toys of this kind helped children learn while playing. Other toys such as model kitchens, dolls' houses, toy stoves and tea sets taught girls how to run a home. Dolls of wood, clay, and wax were also very popular with girls and prepared them to become mothers. As for boys, toolkits, trains, cars, trucks, and garages gave them an interest in engineering. Both boys and girls, though, loved their rocking horses and teddy bears. Things for children from poor families were different. They played mostly on the street, and they didn't have money to buy new dolls or toy cars. They used mud, tin caps, old clothes, and their imagination to make their own toys. No matter how old or new, expensive or cheap toys are, they always have a special place in children's hearts throughout the ages.
Module 8. Rules and Regulations. Unit 8A. That's the rule. Exercise 2. Page 76. The International Summer School Rules and Regulations. Students must keep the premises clean and tidy. Bedrooms. You mustn't make noise. You mustn't put posters on the walls. You can't keep pets in the rooms. You can't have parties in your room at any time. Common room. You can use the common room, but you must get permission to invite friends or have parties. You can decorate the common room, but you mustn't move the furniture. You can't use the common room after 9 o'clock on weekdays. Dining hall. You mustn't come to the dining room barefoot. You mustn't remove food from the dining room. Outdoor areas. You mustn't park your bike in the garden. You must cycle carefully. You can't take your bike inside the school buildings. You mustn't feed the squirrels or the birds. Visitors. You must always register your overnight guests at the accommodation office. Guests can't stay for a period longer than 4 nights. You can't have overnight guests during the exam period or the study week. Unit 8B. Shall we? Exercise 2A, page 78.
What do you feel like doing tonight?
How about eating out?
Brilliant idea. I'm very hungry.
Shall we go to Marcel's?
Marcel's? Are you joking? It's the most expensive restaurant in town.
No, it isn't. There are many restaurants that are more expensive than Marcel's.
Well, how about Castella?
It's nice, but it's always so crowded. I want to go somewhere more relaxing.
How about Antonio's? It's cheaper than Marcel's and quieter than Castella.
That sounds good. I hope they still serve the smoked salmon.
Yeah. How can you eat that?
Are you serious? It's the tastiest thing in the world. Come on, let's go.
Exercise 6, page 79.
London Zoo. This is going to be fun. I love animals.
Come back, Peter. We must go and buy an entrance ticket first.
Oh, yes, of course. Where's my money?
Look at this. It's a leaflet telling us about the rules we must follow inside the zoo. Wow, there are quite a lot of do's and don'ts.
Oh dear, I am going to have to eat my sandwich now, as we mustn't eat food inside.
OK, well, hurry up. I want to go inside.
It looks as if you didn't have to bring your camera either, Sharon. It says here we mustn't take pictures of the animals.
Yes, I suppose the flash might scare them. Also, we mustn't feed the animals, Peter, so get rid of that sandwich.
I expect the animals have a special diet, so it's no good feeding them sandwiches and crisps.
Certainly not. Also, we must keep the grounds clean by putting all our rubbish into the bins. So don't throw your litter on the ground.
Of course not. I never do that anyway. Here's one for you then, Sharon. We must speak quietly. Do you think you can do that?
Oh, shut up, Peter.
Shh.
Unit 8C. House Rules. Exercise 1, page 80.
Well, Daniel, this is your room. What do you think?
It's very nice.
Glad you like it. Now remember, there are some rules. You mustn't make noise, and you have to keep the room tidy.
Ah, I see. Can my friends come round?
Only if they are students in this school, and only between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Oh, I see. Can I bring food from the dining room here?
Not really. You can only have snacks and soft drinks in your room. But remember, your room must always be tidy.
OK. Thank you, Mr. Cox.
I hope you're comfortable here, Daniel.
Unit 8D. Culture Corner 8. Exercise 2A, page 81.
Building big. The Empire State Building is the tallest building in New York. It is 443 meters high and has 103 floors. It was built in 1930 and took 1 year and 45 days to complete. The ESB is one of the largest office spaces in the world, but it also has many shops and restaurants inside. The Empire State Building has 73 super-fast lifts. The fastest of these travel from the ground to the 80th floor in only 45 seconds. If you choose to walk to the top, you need to climb 1,860 steps. At the Empire State Building, most visitors go straight to the observatory on the 86th floor. The view is amazing. On a clear day, you can see for miles around. Looking at the Empire State Building from a distance is also great. The top floors are decorated with beautiful lights. These change colours every day. Depending on the occasion, the building can be white, green, blue, purple, red, or orange. If you are ever in New York, don't forget to visit the Empire State Building. It offers the best view of New York, and it is one of the city's most historic buildings.
English in Use 8. Exercise 1, Page 82. How can I help you? I'd like to book some theatre tickets, please. Which play would you like to see? How many seats would you like? Can I pay by credit card? How would you like to pay? The ones near the centre, I think.
Hello, Theatre Royal Haymarket. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to book some theatre tickets, please.
Certainly. Which play would you like to see?
Hamlet, on Friday the 21st.
OK. How many seats would you like?
2 seats, please.
Fine. There are available seats in the 4th row near the front, which cost £30, and some nearer the centre, £25 each. Which would you like?
The ones near the centre, I think.
So, 2 seats in row 11, Friday the 21st. That comes to a total of £50. How would you like to pay?
Can I pay by credit card?
Certainly. Just give me the number and the expiry date.
3959 3854 1104 9455. Expires this March.
And your name?
Mark Darcy.
Thank you, Mr. Darcy. You can collect your tickets at the theatre on Wednesday at 7 p.m. The performance starts at 8 p.m. Enjoy the show.
Thank you very much.
Exercise 4. Page 82.
O. Road. No. Bone. Ow. House. Cow. No. Now. Coach. Couch. Tone. Town. Do you know when the coach reaches the town? Can you please sit on the couch now?
Module 9. Food and Refreshments. Unit 9A. Food and Drink. Exercise 1A. Page 86. Apples. Fish. Cake. Meat. Milk. Juice. Carrots. Water. Bananas. Cheese. Yogurt. Eggs. Coffee. Biscuit. Potatoes. Sugar. Bread. Onions. Olive oil. Honey. Salt. Pepper. Ice cream. Rice. Tomatoes. Exercise 5, page 87.
Hi, I'm back.
Hello. Did you buy everything we needed?
I think so.
How much did you spend?
I don't remember exactly. I have to look at the receipt. A little more than £20, I think.
More than £20? That sounds like a lot.
Well, I got some extra things. Onions, olive oil, honey, rice and yoghurt. Now, let me see. Right. The onions were 45p. The olive oil was £3.99, and then...
Doesn't olive oil cost a lot these days?
Yes, doesn't it? So, the honey was £1.20, and the rice... I thought I'd get some rice and make a risotto tonight. What do you think?
Great idea.
So, anyway, the rice was 65p. And I think that's all the extra stuff. Oh, hang on, yoghurt as well. That was 50p.
So how much altogether?
£20, 3p.
That's not so bad, I suppose. You got all these extra things.
Yeah. Come on then, help me put everything away.
OK.
Exercise 7A, page 87.
Eating the British way. What's your idea of British food? If the answer is bacon and eggs or fish and chips, then you might be in for a surprise. Most people in the UK rush to work in the morning. This means they don't have time to make the traditional English breakfast of egg, bacon and sausages. They may have one at weekends, though. During the week, they choose a breakfast of cereal or toast with tea, coffee or fruit juice. Lunch is a simple meal. Many children at school and adults at work bring a packed lunch from home. This is a sandwich, a packet of crisps, a piece of fruit and a drink. Dinner is a meal for the whole family. Spaghetti bolognese and shepherd's pie are all favourites. Many British order takeaways as well. Indian, Chinese food and pizzas are all very popular. On Sundays, the British get together for a traditional Sunday roast. This is roast beef or lamb with potatoes, vegetables and gravy. But is there anything for dessert? Homemade puddings like bread and butter pudding, apple pie and trifle are all delicious British desserts. Without them, no meal is complete.
Unit 9B, on the menu. Exercise 4B, page 88.
Thanks for inviting me to lunch.
You're welcome. Oh, I love this place.
Me too. Where's the menu? I'm really hungry.
The waiter's bringing it now, look.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you. I want the roast beef.
Really? But you usually have the spicy grilled chicken.
Well, today I'm trying something else for a change. What about you? Do you want the sirloin steak with creamed mushrooms? You always enjoy that.
No, I'm having the chef's salad today. I'm on a diet.
Are you ready to order, sir?
Yes, we'd like the chef's salad and the roast beef, please.
Would you like anything to drink?
Can I have a glass of mineral water, please?
And could I have a cola, please?
A glass of mineral water and a cola. Thank you.
Exercise 9, page 89.
N. Lemon. Now. Thing. Drink. Thanks. Inviting. Melon. Want. King. Never.
Exercise 10, page 89.
If you enjoy fine Italian food, come to Angelo's. Located at 65 Clarendon Street in the heart of Newton, Angelo's is the place to go for authentic, tasty Italian food at reasonable prices in a beautiful 4-star atmosphere. Enjoy live piano music while you eat. We serve over 100 dishes, including a large variety of healthy and vegetarian meals. We have the best prices in town, and 2 people can eat from as little as £45. If you're organising a company party, Angelo's is a great choice. We have special deals. For reservations, please call 678 4085. Angelo's, a little bit of Italy in the centre of Newton.
Unit 9C. Let's cook. Exercise 3A, page 90.
Apple muffins. Ingredients: 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, 1½ teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 1 cup of yogurt, 1/4 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of orange juice, 1 cup of diced apple, half a cup of raisins. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. In a bowl, stir together the flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda and salt. In another bowl, mix the egg, yogurt, milk, oil and orange juice. Add the mixture to the first bowl together with the diced apple and raisins and stir well. Put the mixture into 16 muffin cups and bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Preparation 15 minutes. Cooking 20 to 25 minutes. Portions 16.
Unit 9D. Culture Corner 9. Exercise 1, page 91.
Places to eat in the UK. Sandwich bars. Most people in the UK work in offices. They don't have time to make their own lunch. This is why sandwich bars are so popular. In a sandwich bar, you can buy sandwiches, pastries, cakes, soft drinks, juice and coffee. Then you may choose to eat your lunch there or take it back to work. Restaurants. British people go to restaurants on special occasions like birthdays and anniversaries, or on business meetings. People like to visit all sorts of restaurants. Indian, Chinese, Italian and Mexican cuisine are all very popular. British food is very tasty as well. The dishes usually include fresh meat or fish with vegetables. Fish and chip shops. Fish and chip shops are England's traditional takeaway food. They serve fried fish covered in batter with fried potatoes. People like to add salt and vinegar, peas, tomato ketchup or curry sauce. There are thousands of fish and chip shops all over Britain. Locals and tourists all love to visit them. Pie and mash shops. Pie and mash is one of Britain's most traditional dishes. It is exactly what it says, meat pies with mashed potato in herb sauce. The first pie and mash shop dates back 200 years. Today, pie and mash shops are very simple and cheap places to eat.
English in Use 9. Exercise 1, page 92.
Hello. I'd like to book a table, please.
Certainly. When would you like it for?
For Thursday evening at 7 p.m.
Thursday evening, March the 25th. For how many people?
We'll be 4, 2 children.
Certainly, sir. What name should I book it under?
Stevens. That is S-T-E-P-H-E-N-S.
Stevens, right. Could I also have a contact number?
Sure. It's 569-8477.
So, that's a table for 4 for Thursday evening, March the 25th at 7. Thank you, Mr. Stevens.
You're welcome.
Exercise 4, page 92.
Cut. Cat. Us. As. Bug. Bag. Cat. Cut. Mad. Mud.
Extensive Reading 9. Exercise 2A, page 93.
Eat well, feel great, look great. We all want to be healthy. What foods can help us with that? Bread and grains. A balanced diet is based on bread and grains, foods like rice and cereal. These foods give you fibre, iron, and vitamin B. At least 40% of what you eat every day should be types of food in this category. Fruit and vegetables. You should eat plenty of vegetables and fruit every day to make sure you get enough potassium and vitamins A, C, and E. Dairy products. Types of food in this category, like milk and cheese, have a lot of calcium and vitamin D. These two elements protect your bones. You should consume milk, cheese, or yogurt every day. Meat, fish, and beans. This category also includes eggs and nuts. These types of food give you iron, magnesium, and protein. White meat, such as chicken, is better for you than fatty red meat. Fats and oils. A little oil every day, about 5 or 6 spoonfuls, is useful against heart disease. Eat wisely. If you eat a balanced diet, you will feel great, look great, and always be healthy.
Module 10. Holiday Time. Unit 10A. Holiday Plans. Exercise 2B. Page 96.
Dear Darren, greetings from Moscow. I arrived here with my family yesterday, and we're already excited. The city is terrific, and there are a million things to do. First of all, we are going to do a lot of sightseeing. We are going to see the Kremlin, Red Square, St. Basil's Church, Lenin's tomb, the Pushkin Museum of Fine Arts, and the State History Museum. Dad is also going to take us to the famous Bolshoi Ballet Theatre. Isn't it wonderful? My sister wants to go on a day trip down the Moskva River, but Dad says it's too tiring, so we are not going to travel there. That's okay though, because we are going to spend a whole day in the Moscow Zoo, the largest zoo in Russia, which has a great collection of animals and exotic species. Mum can't wait to go shopping. She wants to visit the Gum department store, the largest department store in Russia, where you can find everything from clothes to caviar. She says she needs to have a whole day there. As for me, I'm going to taste as many local dishes as possible. Russian cuisine is delicious, and their pies and chocolates are just great. I hope I can fit in my clothes when we come back. I'm going to take lots of interesting pictures to show you when I get back. I'm also going to bring you a matryoshka. Take care, Lucy.
Exercise 8. Page 97.
1. What is Jane going to do on holiday?
So, Jane, when are you going on holiday?
Next Sunday. Oh, I can't wait.
Wow. Are you going to go swimming every day and eat lots of lovely food?
Well, no, actually. The first thing I'm going to do is go on a boat trip around the island.
Oh, yes. Good idea. I hear it's very beautiful.
It is.
2. What are Mark and Jim going to do on Saturday night?
So, what are we going to do on Saturday night, Jim?
I'm not sure. Why don't we go to the pub?
No, we always do that. What about something different like the cinema or theatre?
Okay, I wouldn't mind a trip to the cinema. What's on?
I think there's a new comedy starring Jim Carrey.
All right then, let's go to see that.
3. What does Sarah like best about Paris?
So, how is Paris, Sarah?
Just fantastic. There is lots to do here.
Like what?
There are so many museums and galleries to look around. Oh, and lots of lovely cafes.
Sounds great.
Yes, but the best thing is the shops. They are out of this world.
Oh, can I come and visit soon?
Exercise 9. Page 97.
But. Come. Cousin. Blood. Money. Mother. Fun. Mum. Enough. Couple. Flood.
Unit 10B. What's the weather like? Exercise 4. Page 98.
Where are you going, Kathy?
Downtown. I'm meeting Helen in half an hour.
But look at you. You're wearing a thin dress and sandals. You're going to get soaked.
What are you talking about?
Look at those big black clouds. It's definitely going to rain.
Perhaps you're right. So could I borrow your coat?
No way. It's brand new. Why don't you take my raincoat?
You mean that horrible yellow thing? No thanks.
Okay, just trying to help.
Hey, can I borrow your umbrella instead?
Yeah, sure. Oh, hang on a minute.
What?
I need it too. I'm going shopping in a while.
No problem. I can call a taxi.
Okay, but hurry. The shops are closing in an hour.
Unit 10C. Weekend Fun. Exercise 2. Page 100.
Dear Sue, thanks for your email. How are you? As for me, I'm looking forward to a fabulous family weekend. My brothers are going to be here on Saturday morning. Mum and Dad have some errands to run in the morning, so they are going to come sometime before noon. We are going to have lunch together at a restaurant. In the afternoon, we are going to visit the art gallery because Mum wants to see the paintings there. In the evening, we are going to enjoy a performance at the local theatre. On Sunday morning, we are going to go shopping, then have a picnic in Sherwood Forest, before everyone heads back home in the afternoon. Well, I think that's about it. How are you going to spend your weekend? Write soon. Love, Jane.
Unit 10D. Culture Corner 10. Exercise 1. Page 101. Exercise 2. Page 101.
The Edinburgh Experience with Cosmo Tours. What are you going to do? Edinburgh Castle. The place to go if you like castles. Go on an interesting tour of the castle and admire spectacular views of the city, as well as the crown jewels. Edinburgh Castle is also the home of the 1 o'clock gun. This is fired every day, except Sunday, at precisely 1 p.m. to provide everyone with an accurate check for their clocks and watches. The Military Tattoo Experience. Don't miss the Military Tattoo Experience, the largest outdoor event in Scotland, right in front of beautiful Edinburgh Castle. Enjoy a wonderful show of music and dance, pipers playing their bagpipes, bands parading, and men in kilts dancing to folk tunes. The Museum of Childhood. Described as the noisiest museum in the world, the Museum of Childhood is a favourite with adults and children. It is a treasure house full of objects, telling of childhood past and present. There are toys and games of all kinds from many parts of the world, ranging from dolls and teddy bears to train sets and tricycles. Listen to the children chanting multiplication tables in the 1930s classroom, and watch the street games Edinburgh children played in the 1950s. Deep Sea World. Experience the underwater safari of a lifetime. Go under the sea in a 71-metre transparent tunnel and get ready to see exciting sea life close enough to touch it. Scotland Ballooning Tour. Your chance to get a terrific view of Edinburgh. Fly in a hot air balloon and you will enjoy what you see.
English in Use 10. Exercise 2, page 102.
Strand Hotel, good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to book a room, please, from Friday to Monday.
Certainly, madam. Would you like a single room or a double?
A double, please, with a bathroom.
One moment, please. Yes, we have a room available.
Oh, good. And how much is it per night?
£70 with breakfast.
Excellent. Yes, that's fine.
Could I have your name, please, madam?
Oh, yes, of course. It's Scott. Mrs. F. Scott.
Thank you, Mrs. Scott. That's a double room from Friday the 16th to Monday the 19th. You can check in any time after 12 noon on Friday.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Scott.
Exercise 5, page 102.
Or. Dog. Want. Or. Horse. Law. Ought. Dog. Born. Sort. Of. War. From. On. Course. She was born during the war.
Extensive Reading 10. Exercise 2A, page 103.
Coast to coast. Sun, sea, and a stretch of sand are what make a perfect holiday. Relaxing on the beach is the ultimate holiday experience for many people, but do you know where beaches come from? You usually find beaches where the sea meets the coasts. Beaches take thousands of years to form. The sea and the wind help make beaches. As waves crash into rocky shores, they throw the rocks around and break them into stones, and then into pebbles. With time, the waves grind the pebbles into sand. There are many different types of beaches. Each beach has its own characteristics that make it unique. There are beaches with black or green sand, which results from lava from volcanoes. Others have pink or white sand, which come from corals. There are also rocky beaches, shelly beaches, and ones covered with pebbles. Finally, there are beaches with beautiful sand hills called dunes, which remind us of deserts.